Okay, so recently I made a video about cache of tires here in Tuba City. Now, I wanted to, touch upon some things that I had not in my previous video. And what I wanted to, address is, the current political climate and some of the things that have taken place. And it's actually my fault. I should have addressed this in the previous video, but I had not. So when it comes to, talking about the issue at hand, I wanted to remind people to, disengage or to not engage in political violence. There is actually should be no place for that. If anyone feels, similar to I do, the best approach in a situation like this would be to talk about this openly in discussion, which I mentioned before. Thought I didn't need to post this video, but given this current, political climate of our entire nation, we want to make sure that we do not call for violence for the chapter house, for Tonanist is a chapter house, Tuba City chapter house, however you want to say it, and their employees and also their students. So, with that being said, I also wanted to touch upon another thing, and that is, I have a feeling, because I brought up this issue, I feel like one of the remedies that the chapter house may take is, increasing the amount of money they request, or the amount of money that they will request for fees to accept these tires, or to even think about increasing taxes in some type of way. Now, I'm going to say that I don't agree with that idea, should that get put on the table. And the reason why I say that is because if you look at other cities, let's say Page, for example, they pay people. They set aside a budget and they pay people to clean their city. And not just Main Street, they clean the whole entire city. On top of that, if you go to these Tuba City chapter house meetings, you'll find that they give you, they'll tell you how much money they've made, how much money they profited, and so my wonder is, well, they'll actually tell you where this money goes to. Now, I don't agree with them imposing more fines or more taxes, or collecting greater fees than what they have in the past, because come October, the chapter house will put on some type of show. Usually it's comes in the form of a fair. They have people, celebrities, come out and sing and dance for you guys to entertain you guys. Same with their 4th of July event and the carnivals and whatnot. But do the people really need that? I understand that it's fun for entertainment, but why put on this huge display when you have a host of issues locally that have not been addressed? And the host of issues that I'm talking about is, one, the only place that really gets cleaned and anything done is only Main Street, because that's their main source of business. The Tuba City Chapter House requires that you only sell on Fridays within their area, where you have to pay the city in order to sell, which I'm against. And I've been told in the past that we were not allowed to sell outside of the flea market area, and you cannot sell at the flea market on top. That doesn't require payment, because you have to sell down in their area, which to me almost sounds like a monopoly on those who are trying to make money through vending. On top of this, there's the issue of homelessness. We have homeless people in our area. And I'm not against homeless people. Actually, I can say one of them is my friend. And, each year we have children growing up. And these children become of age to live on their own. However, on the Navajo Nation in Tuba City, you cannot easily go out and attain your own apartment, your own house. You have to go through this painstaking, lengthy process of, signing a lease or trying to obtain property so you can buy a home, put a home there. Sometimes, the capital is just not there, especially since employment can be an issue here in Tuba City. So, there are a number of things that are happening that, people who are interested in grassroots projects can take up and pay attention to, and I guess voice their opinion on. And the current system is one just riddled with oppression. And those are the types of things that I think we need to talk about as a community. And it's nice for one person to go out and say these things and do these things. However, one person is a minority in a whole entire community. So those are just some of the things that I needed to say. Thanks.